Today, we're hitting the streets of La Paz. The city is alive with protests for the upcoming elections, but here, that's just another day. La Paz has a way of blending history, chaos, and beauty all in one breath. And on this tour, every corner has a story. Some told openly, others whispered. We'll start in the buzzing San Francisco Plaza and end in Plaza Sucre, outside one of the most infamous prisons in the world. A place unlike anything you've ever seen. But what we find along the way, well, you'll have to see for yourself.
Our walking tour begins at La Paz's famous Mercado de las Brujas, or Witches Market. At the heart of it are the yatiris, traditional healers whose powers are believed to pass down through bloodlines to just one child in a generation. Trained by their elders, they become trusted guides, with people returning regularly for coca leaf readings, rituals, and offerings to Pachamama for every stage of life. Next, we pass the beautiful San Francisco church before heading into Mercado Lanza.
So we are just walking into this mercado, but most of it is closed right now because of the protests going on a block away. So it's not as busy, but this place is huge.
You can pretty much find anything in here, from food to books to gifts, so it's really cool.
As you can tell, like some of our other market videos, this one is very quiet right now because these businesses do not want to open while there's a protest.
We just heard that protest kind of disrupt everything, like the streets, there's a ton of traffic, there's fences, so they think, what's the point of opening up when there's not going to be a lot of foot traffic?
Okay, so this is the part where this tour started to get weird, because we started to cross a bridge and noticed a stuffed hanging doll from an electric pole, and of course we had to ask what the heck it was.
Here in Bolivia, Vigilanteism is practiced and welcome. And that is a message to the thieves from the sellers saying, don't steal from us, don't steal from our customers. They tie the thief to a tree or post, strip off his clothes, and the different community members take turns just beating the crap out of the thief.
Turns out, it's actually pretty common across La Paz.
The top of the ridge up there, that's the end of La Paz. And then up on top on the flatlands begins the city of El Alto. We are above a mighty rushing river right now. This major avenue is the path of the river. Right now we are going to enter the most exclusive neighborhood in the days of colonization. The street that we are going to has been preserved to where you are going to see exactly what things look like in the days of colonization. Calle Jaen is the most iconic street we have here in La Paz. You can tell their wealth just by the size of these houses here. In a minute we are going to walk up Calle Jaen, but first, right here is the art gallery of the most famous artist we have here in Bolivia, Mamani Mamani.
Next, we stepped inside the Mamani Mamani Museum, surrounded by his colorful works that reflect Bolivia's spirit and traditions. As we explored, we also learned about La Paz's mass shoe shiners and their place in the city.
The only way they can support their family is by shining shoes, and it's embarrassing. So nobody knows who they are. This is a directory. So the story here is there's a name and number, everybody in the community, but is he one of these people?
As we continued to admire the artwork, our guide suddenly exclaimed excitedly,
You guys get to meet Mamani Mamani. He's here today. If you buy a little piece of art there, he can do a hand-drawn sketch.
Ah, perfecto.
Se parece, ¿no ves?
Sí.
Sí, dice.
El nariz, perfecto.
Hayaya, Bolivia, Hayaya,
Minnesota. Toda la energía de los Andes, que los colores iluminen su vida. Soy un artista de la cosmovisión acá en Bolivia. Bienvenidos, Hayaya.
Meeting Mamani Mamani in person was incredible. It was totally unexpected, and seeing him offer sketches made it even more memorable. His energy, the colors, the stories behind each piece truly was unforgettable. From here, we headed to our second to last stop, Plaza Murillo, the political heart of the city.
This is called Plaza Murillo. Look at the indigenous people sitting here on the steps. You guys, you are seeing history. Just within this last generation, indigenous people were not even allowed to come to this plaza. They were forbidden. That changed in 1952.
In 1952, a revolution swept Bolivia, and for the first time, indigenous people could freely enter Plaza Murillo. What was once off limits became a symbol of change, though the fight for equality continues today.
We continued on to our last stop of the day, what would turn out to be the most intense and fascinating part of our entire walking tour, Plaza Sucre.
People of La Paz call it Plaza San Pedro because that right there is San Pedro prison, the craziest prison in the world. It's right here in the middle of the city of La Paz. The prison is the same size as this plaza. It is a city within a city. There are no guards. Nobody is locked up behind bars. Some very bad things have happened. There are murders in there all the time. Do you want to hear crazy? There is a cocaine factory. Today, the factory is going strong. The police love it because they get a cut of everything. They make the best cocaine in Bolivia.
Then, out of nowhere, a guy named Crazy Dave shows up.
Is anybody here from the 1 o'clock prison presentation? You'll get a story unlike any other short prison story.
Crazy Dave's story? You'll have to wait for the next video to hear that one. Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it.